Easy. Come here. Come here. With me. With me. Do 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 do. Hey, Red's Room TV, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? First one in the building. You win the prize. Good morning from Jamaica. I saw one of your shorts last night. Looking from the hotel balcony, I'm guessing. Out over the property and then over the ocean. Yeah, that's a great view, man. Hope you're having a great time. Well, yeah, first thumbs up too. Dude, yesterday I had 5,600 people scroll through here in 2 hours. Unreal. Unreal. They didn't spend any money. No, somebody spent some money, but that was my biggest for 2 hours. We're at this church, and we walk by here every day, but we never hear the bells ring. No matter what time of day we come by here, we never catch the bells. I thought they played at 7 a.m., and then I've heard them at 6 a.m., I've heard them at 8, but we never seem to be able to catch them. Yesterday we were able to look inside the church. Hey, Rainbow Horse, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. What's your doggo's name? He is Toby Dog. He's Toby Dog. He'll be 4 years old the end of September. This is the plaque for the church here. Da 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 da. The site was dedicated in 1874, and it was completed and the cornerstone was blessed in 1890. Isn't that something? Can you imagine the money spent on keeping the stuff up? Look at that. Looks like the brick looks like it was laid last year. The brick looks like it was laid last year. It's that nice and neat of a building. Pretty cool. There's all kinds of old churches like that in our town. The ones that haven't burnt down anyway. No, go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. Thanks. Hey, quit being so wild, Toby. What did you do? Oh, nothing. Nothing I could do but keep going. I was amazed. It's been a week like that, though. It's since the 7th, I've had massive crowds. Pretty cool. YouTube's pushing us out. Usually they're hiding us. Good morning. Come on, Tobis. We're on the wrong side of the street, Toby. Toby Dog. Hey, Share Bear. Hello, I have a dog joke. If a wild dog breeds with a cat, it would be called a dot, since cats and dogs mixed their dots. A dot. Tobe's friends with cats, but I don't think he gets that friendly. Thanks for the joke, Snoozle. Good morning, noob. What's going on? Hey, Levi James. We've been good. We're going to make our way south again today, but we got to get on the right side of the street. Another beautiful morning. It's 50 degrees out, Fahrenheit. Unbelievable cold for this time of the year. A week ago, we had super heat. We had our hottest day in 14 years a week ago. And today, this is Michigan though. This is how it goes here. And today we're at 50 degrees. A week ago, we hit 100 and 101 or something like that. And that was a high for the last 14 years. And now we're at 50. Holy smokes. What do you see, Toby? What are you looking at? He's looking for rabbits. He got away from me earlier last week. I think it was Saturday, Sunday. We were off leash. We only got like 3 blocks from the house, and he saw a rabbit, and he was gone. He was gone. Hey, Elizabeth Asha. Levi James says, your dog's cute. Yes, he is. He's a spoiled, rotten little brat. But he's so much fun, I look past it all. Flying home today, says Reds. Did the whole family go, or just you and the wife? You guys go on some great vacations, man. My vacation is a dog show, so I'm not going to complain. I choose to go to the dog shows instead of the islands. Toby, Daddy's going to start making different choices soon. Daddy's going to choose the island instead of the dog show, I think. What breed is he? He is a border collie. He's 100%. His genetic test, we did the genetic test through the Embark, and that come back 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. And it said 100% border collie and clear of everything. He's got no genetic defects at all. No future genetic nothing coming up, no diseases, no cancers, no nothing. Perfectly healthy. Now we get to get his hips and elbows checked. I'm trying to make him an attractive package for the owners that have girl dogs, so he can maybe spread his seed. We don't have any girl dogs. Toby's my only dog. And Toby has a cat named Tommy. Tommy's pretty cool. Tommy's real young. We got him last November, and he was 11 months old, so he must be a January kitty. I got it written down. We got to stop for a second because Toby's indisposed. It's time to get the bag out. Time to get the bag out. Are you done, Tobes? Are you done, little buddy? Yucky, yucky. Yucky, yucky. Is that it, little buddy? You trying? Are you trying? Trying for more? Get it out of there, Louie. Get it out of there, Louie. Hold tight, fam. I got you tucked into my arm here. I'm waiting for the dog to finish his business. And I got a handful of poo. I got a leash in one hand, a bag of poo in the other, and the phone's tucked under my arm. And I won't show you what Toby's doing. I won't show you what Toby's doing. Are you about done, buddy? Are you about done? If you'd stay out of the trash, you wouldn't have trouble pooping. Whenever I leave the house, if I'm not paying attention, I got to pick the trash up, put it in the sink. The whole trash can, the little kitchen trash can. Because when I'm gone, he'll go in there and knock it over and get into it. That's just what he does, because I think he does it out of spite because he didn't get to go. When he doesn't get to go, that's the first place he heads, is he goes and messes up the garbage. But it's my fault for leaving it last night. Anyway, sometimes I'll see pieces of baggie or wax paper come out of him, and I'll know, hey, he got into the trash yesterday. I know what he ate. He'll just eat the wax paper, the plastic baggie and everything. Whatever it was in, napkins. Crazy dog. All right, now we're back to it. I can see. Hey, Anastasia Blessed. What's going on? Yeah, we got special guests today. We got Red's Room in the building, Anna. Let's see. Let's get Red pinned here. And we'll send everybody his way. Beautiful dog. I have a German Shepherd, says Levi. German Shepherds are pretty cool. Where are you watching us from, Levi? Where are you watching us from? I want to come see that German Shepherd. Are you a content creator? We'd love to come visit. We'd love to come visit and check out that German Shepherd. Come on, hey, come on, wild boy. If you got some German Shepherd content, we would come visit. Good morning, bestie, says Anna. How's your day, Anastasia? Are you working hard today? Arthur, welcome. Arthur says, had a dog looked like yours, and she was a Shetland sheepdog for 14 years, passed away 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's going to hurt like hell for a while. It's going to hurt like hell for a while. Even after you get your new dog, it's going to hurt for a long time. It's, our pets are a part of our family. Oh, mercy. That's too bad. But it sounds like at 14, they lived a good life. Nowadays, dogs lived longer. From what I've been reading in the AKC stuff, dogs used to live like 5 years longer than they do now. Don't quote me on the number, but it's like that. I think it's just the environment now so polluted. Come here. Look at the squirrels. The squirrels are taunting them. They come running back down the tree. They're taunting them. 2 of them. Huh? Look at that. They're right back down there, Tobe. They're chowing down whatever they're getting fed. I've never ate a city squirrel before, but I imagine they're good, like the city rabbits. We were talking about that yesterday. You think the city rabbits are good to eat? Or maybe they're eating too many pesticides if they're eating this grass. Wow, look at all the shade here. Nice. They need a little swing under there, right? Hey, we walked by here yesterday. Now I remember. As we saw all these flag markers. They got the water, the gas, and the electric marked out. Looks like no water, gas, and telephone. Hold on, Toby. Water, gas, and sewer. I'm sorry. They've marked out the city's replacing lead sewer lines. There's still thousands of lead service water lines in our town. Thousands. And they got a grant from the EPA or something a decade ago. And they've been working on it, but they can only do so many a year. I got a letter this year. I've had the letter before where you got to give them, you got to sign to give them access to come down in your basement and switch out the water lines. But I've gotten it before and they never came. The first letter we got about it was probably 5 years ago, said, be ready, we're coming to your neighborhood, and they've never come. Anyhow, my water line is copper from the house to the shutoff, but between the shutoff and the main, it's lead, so that's the part they got to replace for me. Good morning from Sweden, all that shines 24. Welcome. Barbara Mathers, hey, welcome back, friend. Margot says, good evening, nice to meet y'all. Australia. We get lots of friends from Australia and New Zealand. The last couple of weeks. Oh, come on, Toby. He stopped. When he stops like that, that means a girl dog peed there. That means a girl dog peed there, and he's got to sniff her out. He's got to find the exact spot. Okay, come on. Come on, Romeo. Come on, Romeo. I'm on the other side of the world. Let me get caught up. Hey, Krishna Creations, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm good. A busy day today. I've been busy since I woke up at 5:30. Now I'm sleepy, huh? It's still busy. But this is how I want my day to be. Heck yeah. Something to do nonstop. I made a snow shepherd. Oh, I had a snow shepherd. Is that what that says? Barbara Mather says, hi, Anastasia. ZG, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. St. Lawrence. That's the first time I've seen that name. St. Lawrence. Let's keep going south, Tobe. We'll go south till the road ends. And then we'll cut over a couple of blocks and head back. Man, I hate it when people... Look at how arrogant these people are blocking the sidewalk. This right here tells you that I don't care about no handicapped people. I don't care about no city ordinances. I'm just going to block the sidewalk. To hell with everybody. That's what that says. Screw everybody. I'm just going to block the sidewalk. Isn't that ignorant? Some people are just jerks. The ZG. Yes, it does, says Levi James. Yeah, that's just ignorant. Ignorant McNuggets. Years ago, when I could still run, I used to leave the poop bags on top of the cars parked across the sidewalk. If I had a poop bag in my pocket, I would just drop it on the hood. But now I can't run away, so I can't do it. It's a beautiful day out. That's why you carry a valve stem tool on your keychain. Hey, Jethro, not Jethro Tull. What's going on? Welcome back. Not Jethro, you get your blue jacket today. Add as moderator, standard mod. I hand out the blue jackets on usually the second time we see you, as long as you behave. And you don't need to do any policing. I hand out the blue jackets so that everybody can connect each other a lot easier. It's easier to just tap on somebody and go to their channel when you got a blue jacket than it is to try to type their name out and try to find them. Because there's 100 of everybody's name out there, seems like. Even ours. You type in Toby Dog and you get what is it? His hashtag doesn't even come up. What does it come up? It comes up Toby Rabbit or something. I don't know. Somebody check that. Start typing hashtag Toby. And it won't come up Toby Dog anymore. It used to. But yeah, that's why we hand out the blue jackets. So test it out. Go visiting. We got Red's room pinned. Does everybody see the pin? We got Mr. Red's room pinned. He's got a pretty cool channel. He does lots of interviews, and he does lots of teaching on how to do this and how to do that on the YouTube and all the different apps that work with YouTube. Like right now, he's mastered. What's the thing we use when we're doing our live streams from the computer? What's that app? It's not StreamYard. It's the free one. I use it too for my overnight live streams. Anyhow, yeah, go check out Red's room, fam. But then come back. Go watch a video of Red's room. Right now he's on vacation down in Jamaica. I believe that's where he's originally from. Go check him out. Red's brother. Yeah. Everybody take the opportunity while you're here to go visiting. Go visiting, come back. Pick another name, go visiting, come back. But if somebody subs to you, remember, don't sub back for at least 24 hours. If you see you got a new sub, you can go visit, but if you want the subs to stick, you wait more than a little over 24 hours. And then YouTube doesn't have a problem. Let's see. Which way we going, little buddy? Little buddy. Oh, I imagine we could use some island fun, couldn't we, Tobe? Imagine. Hey, I like that one. Imagine. That's the first time we saw that name, too. Welcome, welcome. And they sent a star. Thank you so much. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Hit that like button. Fam, subscribe. Become a member. Our memberships are 99 cents. And our gift memberships are 99 cents. So feel free. You know, when you give a gift membership, it's like giving two gifts. The content creator and the channel, they get the gift. And then someone in the family gets a gift of membership for a month. Isn't that cool? You know, YouTube, by default, they set it to your highest number or your middle numbers on your that you pick for membership costs. But you can go in there in the settings and set it to whatever you want. We set ours to 99 cents, and they roll in. Our buddy Roberge. He set his to 99 cents. He's got over 500 members. Over 500 members. Anastasia Blessed last week. Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong, Anastasia Blessed. Anastasia Blessed last week set her. I'm struggling. He found something to sniff. She set her memberships, gift memberships, to 99 cents last week, and it blew up the internet. It blew up the internet. She got in one day, the first day that she set the gift memberships to 99 cents, she got 300 gift memberships. Over 300. What was it, like 330 something? 320 something. It was amazing. Pay attention, pay attention. Pay attention. Kick pays better than YouTube for live streams. What's Kick? What is Kick? I've never heard of that one. Streamlabs. Is Streamlabs free? Toby, there's a rabbit over there jumping around in the bushes. It's like I got a car on the end of this line and I'm fighting him. Or a wild bull. Toby goes 55 pounds. And he's got 4 legs, so he's got 4-wheel drive. He's quite a handful when he's pulling. He reminds me of when we went tuna fishing. Trying to reel in the tuna. Oh my gosh. It's like I'm reeling in tuna when I'm walking Toby. I had a snow shepherd. He was blind, and he had to get cremated, and I still cry about him. Are you talking about a white German shepherd? I know a lady that breeds white German shepherds. She goes to one of my classes. They even, when they, at the dog shows, the white ones compete separate from the regular German shepherds. They're considered a different line or whatever. He put the dog down because he was blind. Says, Broda Burge. Probably had other health problems. Night Flow, are you talking about Toby? It's an Aussie. Border Collie. A Border Collie. But he does have He does have a like three back great grandfather that's from Australia. That's border collie. He's 100% border collie. Anastasia says yes, 300 plus members that day. Yeah, it's crazy, and they've been rolling in ever since. CJ, what's going on? Take this like, kind sir. Hey, I saw you had a new video, but it was not, when I went to look at it, it was private. You know, if when you put stuff on private, you don't get credit for the watch hours. The watch hours and she just wants to make friends. Come on. That's the way to do it. You get a lot more subscribers because it's cheaper. Yeah. Yep. If you're going to give a super chat, you might as well come on. If you're going to give a super chat, you might as well give a gift membership. You know what I mean? Or a handful of them. That's the way I see it. Noob Nation says, yes, I use Streamlabs on a desktop and it's free. Okay, there's another one called, it's just letters. Dang it. I use it on from my computers, of course, not from my phone. I can't remember the name of it. It's one of those open source deals. Anastasia, what is it? What's the app name that I use for streaming for my long overnight streams? Kick.com, owned by Stake Gambling. They only take 5% and pay hourly. Oh, wow. CJ's random guitar noise says, good day, everybody. Hope you all are well. Bella Unchained says, I'm so happy you let him smell and do his thing. Many have to be right by their side. Yeah, you can't do that with a border collie. They're too wild. They're not bred for that. You know what I mean? You can train them to do that, but they're not bred for it. He's trained for all that. He can walk, heel, and all that, follow commands, but he chooses not to. We believe in free will. Look at him running wild. You know, every once in a while we'll get people in here complaining, you let your dog do this, you let your dog do that. Well, yeah, he's a happy dog. He makes me happy, so I let him do what he wants to do. That's with this leash. If I got the 6-foot leather lead on him, then he doesn't do none of this. He knows it's time to walk right next to Daddy. We're not going to the end. We're out of sidewalk, buddy. And when I get the show lead out, he knows then he's got to perform. He knows it's time to work. When that little tiny leather lead comes out. OBS, there you go. That's it. OBS. You know, I taught myself. I watched a couple of videos or shorts. I think one was a video, one was a short. And I watched that video like 3 times. It was enough to get me on the air right then. And I was able to stream right then. And I've learned a few things on it, but I'm not as quite in depth as the Reds Room is. I just learned enough. I figured out enough to do exactly what I do. You know what I mean? I never really took it any farther than what I needed. But Reds Room rocks it, man. Y'all go check out Reds Room. He rocks that OBS. He's got it all figured out. I believe they got tutorials on there too. Yeah, my live streams go on private automatically. I only upload them if there's no cursing, etc. Well, you know, you could just clean that out. You can clean the cussing out of there. 5 minutes into editing. Yeah, you won't get any credit for that if you leave it on private. All your hard work and the people's time the people that came to watch it, came to support, their time went bye-bye. Until you turn it back on. Are your neighbors friendly? B. Soderberg. Are your neighbors friendly? Yeah, my neighbors are really great. I've known my neighbors. Let me think. Across the street, they moved in maybe 5 years ago or less. 5 years ago sounds about right. My neighbor next door, she's lived there her whole life since she was born. And I've known her since I moved in. And the neighbor across the street, the opposite corner, there was like a 90-year-old woman lived there until the late 80s, and then a family moved in, and that guy happened to be a classmate of mine from high school, and he's lived there ever since. So he's been there 30 years. I've been on my corner for 42 years, almost 43. In a couple of months, I'll be on my corner for 43 years. Is that crazy? And then the neighbors behind me, it's a rental house, but I've met them. They're friendly. And then next to them people have lived there. If I've lived on my corner for 43 years, they've lived in their house for probably 40 years. And the people across from them lived there before I got here. And everybody's friendly. Everybody's friendly. Even after all these years, everybody's still friendly. Pardon, Titlepro. What was that question again? Oh, I forgot. Oh, the OBS. What was the name of the app that I use for the reason I asked Anastasia is because she's my bestie. You should go visit Anastasia too. She puts on a live stream that starts at 11:30, usually about 11:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, and I think that's about 8 p.m. Kenya time, where she lives. We'll post her. We'll pin her next. She's big time YouTube. You should be someone to get to know. Rebel Bama boy, good morning to you, sir. What's going on? Haven't drank my coffee and one hitter yet. Uh-oh, better get on it. Better get on it. What's this say? Guns and guitars. Shouldn't let your dog go all the way up in someone's yard? Question mark. In my hometown, we have a decency law. You can't let your dog poop. Do you stuff in your own yard? Have some. I pick up the poop. I pick up the poop, guns and guitars. Come on. I pick up all the poop. If you watched our videos, you'd see. We picked up some earlier. Here, I'll show you. Just for guns and guitars, I'm going to show them. Here you go, buddy. Is that good enough for you? I got 4 more bags in my pocket too. We leave no poop behind, guns and guitars. But thanks for your concern. And never delete a video. Yeah, says Noob Nation. You never know which one will go viral. The Goga says he's got some crazy video. They call it the honey pot. When you got a video that if you just change, it hits really good, and then a couple years later or whatever, you change the title and it hits again. You add different music to it and it hits again. The honey pot. You never know which one will go viral. Yep. Thanks for the tips, says CJ. Anastasia says guns and hello. Black hole Zun. Sure, noob, you know. Let's be nice. Wow, I thought you were younger for some reason. No, I'm an old dude. OBS. I used to run 10,000 sheep. My sheepdogs loved working every day, 7 days a week. Hey, Greg Woolridge. Welcome. Have you got video? Are you a content creator? Have you got video of them dogs working? I'd love to see it. Toby's from a farm, and his daddy and half his relatives have herding titles. But Toby lives in the city. So Toby's got obedience titles, obedience, confirmation, things like that. Fast cat. He doesn't have any herding titles yet, but I doubt he'll ever get one. We live in the city. One man's lawn is another man's toilet. No, I don't. I pick up all the poop. I pick up all the poop. Anastasia. Hello, village. Rebel Bama boy. Titlepro. Just for your information, some of my videos are serious and some are funny. I have a very warped sense of humor. We'll get through them. We'll do a, what do you call it? We'll do one night. We'll do a binge watch. Morning. Well, I got your bell on too, so anything that comes up. Not Jethro Tull says it's long. As long as it's not Dalmatian peeing, you're good. There's a lady with a Dalmatian at the dog school, and the dog's deaf, and she communicates with hand signals, all hand signals. Toby's got hand signals. He's got sit and lay down and stand up. He's got 3 hand signals. I'm not much of a dog trainer, but he'll follow, like from afar. He can see the hand signals. It's not just an up close thing. Hello, Odd German. What's going on, Odd German? What breed is your dog? He's Border Collie, 100%. Border Collie. Jerry, 888, welcome. He's sniffing it out. I let him wander. Several years ago, I was walking a different Border Collie, a Border Collie Aussie Shepherd mix. He knows what he's supposed to be doing. He knows he's supposed to be here next to me. We've been in obedience classes for 3 years, over 3 years. He knows he's not supposed to be on that side, but he's such a good dog. I let him do what he wants to do. Bad daddy. Blame the daddy. Hey, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Several years ago, I was walking the Border Collie Aussie Shepherd mix. He was wild. And some drunk old lady in a fenced yard was yelling at me. You can't walk a dog. You can't walk that kind of dog on a leash. I told her to take her drunk self back in the house. But I didn't understand what she was saying because the dog walked perfect on the leash, you know what I mean? But now with Toby, I understand what she was saying. They're hard to walk. It's Jerry with 1 R, guys and gals. Jerry. Bella Unchained says, love your channel. New sub now. Wisconsin? Michigan. The great state of Michigan. Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. Beautiful Michigan. We are 100 miles north of Detroit. Good morning, not Jethro, says Rebel Bama boy. Hold on. Let's. No videos. I worked sheep stations in Australia and was a sheep shearer for 31 years. Holy cow. How are your elbows and your wrists? I saw one last week on the shorts, and that's some hard work. That's some really hard work. Flopping them dogs around. Flopping them sheep around. The guy I was watching he had a, how do you say it? He made the same motions over and over on each sheep. You know what I mean? He started cutting it in the same spot and cut exactly the same on every sheep. Must have did it thousands and thousands of times. I imagine in 31 years, you did it thousands and thousands of times. 2 working dogs now. I'm going to head off. Catch y'all next time. Take it easy, CJ. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night, man. Have a great day, CJ, says Noob. When are we going to turn, Tobe? Right here? Oh, I see where we're at. We're too far. We done came too far this way. There's no sidewalks. Once we get down there, let me think. How do we get home from here? Come on. Come on. There won't be any sidewalks over there. So we'll cut back. We'll cut back now. I'm now retired. Sheared, I had to say it my way, sheared 813,000 sheep in my career. Holy smokes. That's a lot. That's a lot of sheep. Now, did you get paid by the hour? Is that a job that pays by the hour or pays by the head? I've worked jobs where I worked by piecemeal. I've worked jobs where I work by the hour, by the piece. Now I work by the day. I bill by the day. And whatever I get done is what you get. Some days I get more done than others. But it's all even, Steven, fair, you know. Come on, Bubba. Step it up, ZG, says Noob. Hey, Krishna Creations, welcome, sister. How are you today? Still doing only short, says ZG. But not gaming. I'm on Discord now, if it means anything. Our friend that was in the chat, come on, not there. When you see Assad Danger Brand, check him out when he comes in. He's got his own Discord server, if that means anything. I don't know what all that stuff is, but I know he operates a Discord server, and he games like 24 hours a day. We got another gamer buddy named Shark Slayer 000. I think it's 000. The Shark Slayer. That's what border collies are trained to herd. Yes, yes. Still have no idea how Discord works. I only know the name. I'm not far behind you. I only know what the name of it, and that you can if you have your own server, it's something big time. Come on, come on. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We got our knee braces on today. I went back to the house. We left the house, and I was walking down the sidewalk, and I realized, uh-oh, no knee braces today. Toby, you're getting out of control, buddy. We're going to have to put you back on the 6th leash for a few days, because you need to behave just a little bit better. I'm the Doom Slayer. Oh, you're Doom Slayer? Yeah, my buddy is Shark Slayer. Shark Slayer. I think he lives in Tennessee in USA. Oh, yeah, another beautiful day. Walking through the hoods. This may be like a little pocket of the town, or we might be in a township already. We've got townships. You know, obviously they butt up to the city limits. And there's some urban sprawl or suburban sprawl, whatever you call it. We're trying to get a block that way is the rail trail, but I don't want to walk in the street. I try not to walk him in the street. But we will this one time, huh? One time, that's what I said the last time. I don't want him to think it's okay to walk in the street. Get over. But it's just for a block till we hit that rail trail. Come on with me. Titlepro, did you check on audience retention? What do you mean as far as how long people are staying? Yesterday, the 5,600 people that visited, The average view was a minute 30 seconds. So that means several thousand people popped in for 10 seconds or 1 second. Because I know there was a dozen folks that stayed the whole time. So, the average doesn't tell you the whole story, I guess. They need to get a mean, median, and mode in there. Tell you how long the longest person stayed, what the average length of the longest ones, not the average length of everybody. Come here. I don't know, that probably doesn't make sense. So this is an old railroad bed here. This is one of our rail trails. We don't get the bourbon version, says EG. What's that mean? Let's see. Oh, Noob's breaking it down. The Jack Daniels. The last bourbon I bought is what do I drink? The Four Roses. I like the Four Roses. It's pretty smooth. Before that, I drank Woodford Reserve. I've been to the Woodford Reserve distillery too, down in Kentucky, on the Bourbon Trail. I was driving past. I was talking on the phone, and I said, I should probably be somewhere near that bourbon place I like. And I looked on real quick. I Googled it, and it was like the next turn. The next turn had a sign that said Woodford Reserve Distillery. It's like, geez, I caught it just in time. Hey, come on. I thought of it just in time, and I went in there, and I did a self-tour. I was like invisible. They didn't pay any attention to me. None of the salespeople came to try to sell me anything. I was like, wow, they must think I'm a delivery driver or something. I was, but not delivering there. I drank a ton of that Woodford Reserve. I drank that up. I was working in Kentucky. I was on a project in Kentucky for 3 years. And ended up drinking gallons and gallons of that. And then trying to think of when I switched to the Four Roses. I don't remember. Four Roses and the Crevassier, VSOP. Those are my faves right now. Morning. ZG says I like the Southern Comfort. I drank Southern Comfort when I was a teenager once, and I got sicker and sick. I mean, sick. And I've never been able to even smell the Southern Comfort ever again since I was like 16. Yep. We were kids getting into trouble like that all the time. We would stand on a Saturday or Friday night. We'd be out front of the liquor store. Just like in the movies. Hey, sir, would you buy us some liquor? We got all our money. We'll give you $5 or $10. You know what I mean? That was us as teenagers. Let me get in the shade. I see a remember me. Let me get in the shade here so I can look at the screen. Come here, Toby. Hey, Seti, welcome. Kicks. I don't remember the name. Has it been a minute? Has it been a while since you came to visit? Krishna Creations. How come you don't have a blue shield next to your name, Krishna? You should. There you go. Sorry about that. Bama Boy says can't drink Crown. Makes me mad. Makes me violent. That's funny. Yeah, there's several liquors I can't drink. Slow gin, same thing. Teenage years. Tequila, same thing. I haven't touched a shot of tequila since I was about 19 years old. I was 19 years old, and me and my brother-in-law, we were in the basement of my house. I don't know what we were doing. We were playing darts or something. I don't remember. You're talking decades and decades ago. But I do remember that tequila. I drank it down and it decided to come back up. And it was horrible. It was horrible, horrible. I've never touched it ever again. Not in a mixed drink, not nowhere. Look, what's that sidewalk say? Oh, that's the same sidewalk we saw yesterday. Toby, we're on the same path as we were yesterday. I like Wild Turkey and Maker's Mark. Those are all, to me, those are a little too harsh. All those. From the Jack. Crown Royal. I can drink some Crown Royal on occasion. Crown and Coke. I don't even remember the last time I had alcohol, though, to tell you the truth. I got a ton of it in the house, but I don't really ever touch it. I went and picked up... There's several wineries in Michigan, and one of them I belong to the monthly wine club, where they'll either mail you the bottles every month, or every 3 months, I think it is. Or you can go to the winery and pick it up. They got several outlets, and you can go to the tasting room and stuff. It's fun to go to the tasting room. And if you're a club member, you can take like 5 people with you. Otherwise, you got to pay to go to the tasting room. Anyhow, I never pick it up because I don't have it mailed to me because I don't want to pay for the ship. And it's rare that I go pick it up. So the last time I went to pick it up, I had a year and a half's worth of wine there. It was two cases of wine. I signed up for the 2 bottles every 2 or 3 months. I don't remember what it is. But you could sign up for cases every few months or whatever you want to do. But I signed up for the minimum because I wanted the discount, and I wanted to go to the tasting rooms. But it's been so long. Yeah, I went down and picked up 2 cases of wine. I give it to the kids. My kids are grown. I give it to my kids. They can split it up. Greg Woolridge says I brew my own beer. Can brew 30 gallons at full capacity in 1 week. Holy cow. You make a dark beer, a light beer? I like the dark, thick, dark beers. Thick, dark. Dark and sweet. How many salads you go for during the week? Right now we're hardly eating any salads. I did have a salad last Saturday though, at the restaurant. Right now with that parasite going around, the parasite outbreak, especially where we live, this seems to be like an epicenter. Ooh, smell that marijuana growing. Somebody's got to grow here. Smell it. Ooh. Congrats for brewing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 30 gallons at a time. How many salads you go for during the week? There's some weeks that's all we'll eat is salad. But right now, the salad is what's making everybody sick. So we're kind of staying away from it. We eat, what did we eat yesterday for breakfast, Tobe? Cucumber fresh out of the garden with some sriracha. I like the sriracha. I slice the cucumbers up and put the sriracha on it. A yogurt cup with some granola in it, and a scoop of cottage cheese with some pineapple. A couple slices of pineapple. But no salad right now. 100% Cali at that Caesar. Yeah, 100% Cali. Yes, indeed. That's what the genetic testing said. I didn't have any doubts. I know the breeder. I didn't have any doubts whatsoever. You know what's cool is that they show you where the dog's from, where the ancestors are from. I liked all that part. Have you guys filled out like the genetic testing? Has anybody done that? To find out the like 132 me, how's it 123 of me or something? What's that? Ancestry.com, they do genetic testing too. Has anybody done that? My older sister did, and my mother did. But for some reason, my mother, she lost the pin or whatever. I don't know anything about it. So she never did get her information. But my sisters came back. She was like 70% Native American, but it doesn't tell you what tribe. I'm thinking, hey, maybe we get some casino money, huh? If the genetic testing could tell you what tribe you're from. Out of curiosity, how is the lettuce the cause? Because what they explained to us was where they get the lettuce from. First they blamed Taco Bell and the Taco Bell supplier. And some of the lettuce was coming out of Mexico and some of it was coming from out west. But anyway, they say that there's no, in the farm fields, there's no bathroom facilities for the workers. So they just go in the rows. They go to the bathroom in the rows, and that's what contaminates the produce. And I guess that whatever that parasite, it only comes from human feces. So, I mean, but they cleared Taco Bell yesterday or the day before. They said it didn't come from Taco Bell. I done it, and that's how I found out I have an older sister. Oh man, that's awesome. Did you guys get to meet? That's the thing. Yeah. I've got a younger sister that nobody knows. I've had several stepmoms. And there's one sister that nobody knows where she come from. That would be great. I wish she would do it. But no, I have never done it. Like I said, my sister and mom did. Maybe one of these days. Like it's lettuce, yeah. And they were blaming the bagged lettuce, the pre-shredded lettuce. So it came out that you can't wash it off, and you can't soak it off. It's got to be either cooked or thrown out. You know what I mean? If your food's contaminated, you could cook it off if you heat it to like 158 degrees or something. I don't know exactly the number, but that's the number I think I heard. You could kill it that way, but nobody cooks lettuce. You don't cook lettuce. So yeah, they blamed Taco Bell at first. And then people were saying, well, how would you know the difference? If you were catching something from the lettuce or catching it from just eating Taco Bell normally. That's funny. So they still don't know. They still don't know where it come from. Strange, super strange. I caught a collie running across my farm, says Greg. I found the owner. The collie fell off the back of the work truck and cut through my property to catch up. Beautiful dog. I'm guessing a red and white collie, a regular collie. What do they call them? We call them rough coat collies. A rough coat collie like Lassie. Did you guys check out Toby's latest short? Toby put out a short a couple of days ago. We got a new Toby short. He's doing the Lassie pose, where he sits back on his haunches and puts a hand out. The Lassie pose. He's so cute. He's a lot of fun, fam. He's hard when we're walking. It looks like he's a lot to control, but he's a really good dog. At home, he really behaves. In the house, he behaves. In the fenced-in yard, he behaves. But when we're out like this, I just let him do his own thing. So he's not really misbehaving. I'm just not being good daddy. Letting the boy run wild. But he likes it. I want him to be happy. Happy. 34 in the building and 34 thumbs. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It matched up. Hey, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, fam, remember to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe, all that good stuff. Turn the bell on. You'll catch us every time we're on. If you turn the bell on, you'll know every time Toby goes for the walk. We're normally Monday through Friday. Occasionally we do the Saturday and Sunday. I think we've done the last 2 Saturday Sundays. But we walk. But on the Saturday Sunday we don't always live stream. Sometimes you got to have a break. Sometimes we just walk him and I, and then sometimes we walk with 50 of our closest friends, right? Sometimes we're walking with a crowd, big crowd. Big crowd, one dog here. Everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets a turn to hold the leash. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Everybody gets a turn to hold the leash. Let's see if I can hang on to this. There we go. This is the 16-foot retractable. Surprisingly, it's strong as heck. I didn't know. I think this is the medium. I didn't get the large. I didn't know if I needed it. But this one, I think this is about 1/2 inch wide. $16. We've got some 30-foot. I got a 30-foot lead and a 25-foot lead, but they're not retractables. I can't run him when he's on those. I can't film at the same time because those, it takes 2 hands. You're constantly pulling in and letting loose and pulling in and letting loose. These can be dangerous though if you're not paying attention. He's almost got smoked by a couple of trucks because he darted out so fast I couldn't even push the button. Hello, Harpet. That's a new name. Harper Grace Ferguson. Welcome. Your dog is so cute. Come here, Toby. Come on, say hi, Bubba. Come on, say hi. There's too much for him to bother with the live stream, huh? Is there too much going on for you to bother with it? My nose is dripping. It's cold out this morning. Your dog is so cute. Hey, Caesar Princess. Welcome. Nice neighborhood. You like that? I'm guessing this is 1940s, 1930s. I don't think we're quite into the 20s yet. Maybe the next block. My house, I'm like 4 or 5 blocks up, and we're 19 teens in that neighborhood. My house was built 1917. Old. Back when they didn't build the houses tight like they do nowadays. They didn't build them tight at all. That's why everybody's got to have a cat. You got to keep a cat. I'm taking my Australian Kelpies out tomorrow. We're cutting firewood. It's winter in Australia, very cold. Hey, it's winter over in Kenya also, where Anastasia Blessed is at. You guys are on the same south of the equator. Yeah, it's wintertime there, but their wintertime is like 56, 60 degrees here. They don't get a strong winter like we do here. We get frozen rivers and stuff, below zero, below freeze, 30, 40 degrees below freezing, all the good stuff. Kelpie's too cool. I don't know what a Kelpie is. I'll have to look it up. Anastasia says, I have harvested my spinach first harvest. Awesome. You just planted that 2 weeks ago. Has it been that long already? Stuff grows so fast there. Stuff grows so fast there where you live. Is this recorded? No, we're live. Hey, Yuvraj. Did I pronounce it right? Yuvraj. Welcome, buddy. Robit Games. I love your dog. When I was a kid, I really, really wanted a dog, but I got a cat, a black cat, and it was a kitten with extra fur, a super furry kitten. Cats are cool. Toby's got a cat, little Tommy cat. Little Tommy cat meets us at the door every time when we're coming home from our walks, and he rubs all over Toby, and he's got to sniff him from head to toe. He sniffs all his feet. He sniffs all his mouth and his muzzle and his chest and everything. It's funny. They've really gotten close. At first, Toby didn't want nothing to do with the kitty. When the kitty come to us, it was 11 months old. It was just a little tiny thing. Toby didn't want nothing to do with them. But now they'll play together. Wherever one's at, the other one's there. The cat, wherever Toby's laying down, the cat always comes and lays down near him. Wherever Toby chooses to lay down in the house. And when we're out in the yard, the cat's he'll go from window to window. He doesn't go outside. He wants to. He gets out every once in a while. He goes from window to window meowing at us, talking to us. He's a really nice kitty. Pretty chilly here, 68 this morning. Yeah, that's chilly. It was like 50 here. Unbelievable cold for here. We get the weirdest temperatures. The temperature swings from 50 to today's high is 75, I think. But like I was saying earlier, last week we had 100 degrees, you know what I mean? This week we got 50s. Does Cat Dude have kids? Most likely not. Mr. One Boston. What's going on, Mr. One Boston? Caesar Princess says she's Michigander too. Awesome. We're 100 miles north of Detroit, like almost straight north. Not quite in the thumb. We're at the mouth of the river, actually. What do you see? Black cat. Come on. Leave it. Not Jethro says spinach is easy to grow indoors. Kelpies are great stock dogs. Tens of thousands of sheep we have trucked around Australia. Wow. All that good content. Robot Games. Over here it's summer and it's very hot. And it rains very hard over here a lot. Where are you at, Robot Games? Did you already say? Let me scroll up. Nope, not yet. Yeah, it's summertime here too. Will it come back if you let it off leash? Yes, it will, Con's World. But see, it's rabbit 30 right now. It's rabbit and squirrel 30 right now. He will take off running. As long as we don't see any rabbits or squirrels, we'll be okay. He'll stay within 30 feet of me. But any rabbits or squirrels come out, it's game over. He took off on me last Saturday or Sunday. We got 3 blocks. We got down to that corner right there, kitty corner from us, where their little white fence is. As soon as we got to that little white fence right there, y'all see that little white fence? As soon as we come around that corner, there's always rabbits in that yard. He saw a rabbit and he was gone. It took me 5 minutes to find him. It was like 6:55 in the morning, so I really couldn't scream his name. I was hollering his name, but not really loud. And I was whistling for him. He just overloaded. He's supposedly a very well-trained dog. That's what everybody tells me. Oh, your dog's so well-trained. But he will chase a rabbit. And then then he knew he did wrong when I caught up to him finally. And the only reason I caught him was he was going to the bathroom. I caught him. He was no getting away. Noob Nation says it's going to be 100 degrees today. Oh, I feel for you. I feel for you. 3 hours west of Detroit. Okay. West side. We won't hold it against you. No, I like that side. Salmon fishing and dog shows was what takes us to the west side. Salmon fishing and dog shows. There's no salmon left on the east side. They've been gone for years now. Hey, Wamoyo, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Does everybody have Wamoyo? Does everybody have Wamoyo? We'll put her up on the pin. Wamoyo is another good station to have, another good channel to have. She lives in the Scandinavia nation, and she takes us on tours of the city and for bus rides and all kinds of nice parks and nice places. Great conversation. Do you guys have Wamoyo? Go visit Wamoyo. And then come back, of course. Always come back. But go visit. That's why y'all have blue jackets here. So you can go visit everybody else. Go connect. Go connect. You won't miss nothing here. Just me rambling on. Getting dragged down the street by a dog. Look at, he's dragging me. Toby. Now, here's where I need my skateboard, right? Here's where I need that skateboard. Let him drag me down the street. We have kangaroos and thousands of rabbits. My dogs will chase them, sometimes the odd fox. Barbara Mather says time for her to get. Go on, Barbara. Thanks for coming to visit, and come back again. Come back soon. We'll be on again tomorrow. We're about done with our walk already. It's already after 8. We've got our hour in. We're going to bend a couple more corners. I try to be done by 8, but as you can see, it never happens. We're just getting into our stride about now, after the first hour and a half. Thanks, TP. And every day, Wamoyo. Every day, we're family. How are you today, Moyo? Says Anastasia. Today I have not eaten any any customers' carrots. That's funny. Look at that squirrel right there. Toby, you're looking the wrong way, buddy. Okay, come on back. Come on back. There's a big squirrel feeder right here on that telephone pole. So there's always half a dozen squirrels right around here. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, Tobes. 105 pounds jolting your leash can hurt your arm. It sure can. Oh. Hold on, Toby. Hold on. I want to look. Digital Warrior, welcome. Mine drags me too, and if I ain't watching, she sees a rabbit, she dislocates my shoulder. I hear that. We get jerked around so much. That's what keeps me from paying attention to the chat, is I'm constantly looking off in the distance. Like he is. He's scanning. He can see better than me. It's because I let it happen. He can heal and come and fetch and all that stuff. Lay down. You can holler at him to stop and lay down from a distance, all that stuff. Stand up, wait. Look at our shorts, from our early shorts. There's a lot of that stuff. In our early shorts, there's lots of command type stuff like that, where He's told to lay down and wait and then come on command. What do they call that? Down recalls, sit recalls, recall from a down, recall from a sit, sit stays, that kind of stuff in our early shorts. Have a good one. Have a good one. Hey. Ouch. TP, I heard you say skateboard again. Please don't. Just let Toby walk you. I'm going to get it out. Sooner or later, maybe I'll go get some knee pads first. Knee pads, elbow pads, wrist pads. I'll get one for my bum, a bum pad. And I'll wear my bike helmet. How's that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need one of those motorized ones. They got those. The little electric scooters. That would be it. And then Toby could just run alongside me. I've got a rig for the bicycle that hooks to a harness that he can run alongside the bicycle. He likes to do that. But we gotta drive to the park to do that. A certain park. You can't just do it on these city streets. There's too many crazies. Squirrel hasn't bothered my tomato plants this season. It's the birds, though. We picked the first 4 little cherry tomatoes yesterday. I was waiting for the whole set to turn red, but I felt them yesterday. I figured I better pluck them. There was only 4 red ones. Our harvests are just now starting. I've been plucking yellow zucchinis. Not yellow zucchinis. We call it crooked neck squash. Yellow zucchini. Sorry. Crooked neck squash and goldens. I've been pulling those for several weeks now. I think I've only cut 2 or 3 green zucchinis, but the watermelons are coming in. They're about the size of baseballs, a little bit bigger. Digital Warrior says when she's off lease at 5 a.m. and sees a rabbit, she's gone. But as a Roddy, she ain't built for distance, thank goodness. Ha ha ha. Yeah, she's not going to get far. Now, when you said 105 pounds, I understand now. Rottweiler. Woo, those are big dogs. Toby, are you going to kick it out again? Time for some bag work. If he actually goes, he might just be squatting for no reason. He didn't go. Come here. Wait a minute. He didn't go. He was just squatting. Oh. Coffee, cigarettes, and the one hitter complete. Your morning's complete. The wake and bake. And some coffee. A cigarette, that's funny. This way. I'm too old skates. I'd break something. Yeah. That's why I haven't been on it yet. I think I need to tighten them trucks up a little bit so it's not so wobbly. And I need to get my courage up. 55 going to be 56. That's right, you're 1970, aren't you? 1970, that was a good year. That was a year I hit kindergarten. I'm not that much older. Hello, Sister Krishna from Helen. We did great on cherry tomatoes this year. Oh, you guys already got... That's right. I plant lots of tomatoes, but I give them all away. all the extra produce that I usually just eat on the green peppers, the red peppers, things like that, the jalapenos, the zucchini, all the squash. But most of the cucumbers and the tomatoes, I give most of that stuff away, if not all of it. I like to slice the cucumbers. I'll go out and pick a cucumber every morning. Now that I got cucumbers coming in, I'll go pick a nice small one every morning and get the sriracha out and slice it up on the cutting board. And that's what I'll snack on all morning. Sliced cucumbers with sriracha. Sriracha. Noob says he's just getting his daily squirrels in. Whew. Here's some rats. Here's some rats for you. They're big ones too. They're chained to trees back here, or they're chained to their dog houses. I've never seen them walking, but when we walk by, they go crazy. There's I think 3 of them back there. But yeah, I never see anybody walking them. At least they don't walk them through my neighborhood. I would notice that. Noob says he's just getting his daily squats in with that cigarette, that coffee, and that one hitter. The wonder years. Yeah, that's the way it was growing up, wasn't it? Didn't you say you grew up down south? Texas or something like that? I know you're not. I realize I know it says Alabama. Cucumber with salt, says Bama boy. Poor dogs on chains. Yeah, I stopped and talked to him one time. And I talked to him about the dog training center that we go to. And the guy was telling me, yeah, these dogs, I've been thinking about that. But those dogs are just chained up back there. That's got to be a tough life for a dog. Chained to the doghouse or chained to the tree next to the dog. Now, when I was a kid, we had a dog that stayed chained to the tree. But when I was a kid, I didn't know better. And it was Dad's decision. You know what I mean? Dad said that dog had to be chained to the tree. What are you thinking, Tobe? Is it almost breakfast? Look, that's the word he knows. Did you see that, fam? That's the only time that dog has made eye contact with us today, isn't it? When I said breakfast, he turned around and looked. Toby dogs. Toby dogs. He's too busy. He's busy hunting. Come on. No, we don't pee there. Cucumber with salt. Yep. Alabama. Sweet home Bama-lama. This place looks like Texas. Yeah. Every place looks like the same. I worked a couple years ago. I got sent out to like Kansas and Come on. Bad boy. God dang. Get over here. Nope. Go around. You know better. I didn't see that squirrel. I guess I'm not paying close enough attention. Dang, he made me forget what I was saying. It must have been a lie, right? Crazy dog. You knocked the thought right out of my head. We're going to stop and drop the poop off. Come here. Okay, come on. Toby's looking for the neighbor and looking to see if she's in her garden. She gives him the lady with the chickens gives him treats every day. So when we get home, he's always looking for her. He wants them biscuits. Everybody loves the baby. Look at maybe I'll get a pumpkin out here. That's a male flower. I'm hoping to grow some pumpkins out here. Last year I had a couple watermelons out here. This one's not growing very good at all. But the one on the other side, well, Toby, we made it. We made it, little buddy. Huh. My front door's wide open. Dang, Toby, who left the door open? Was that you or was that me? Oh, mercy. You said I was working in... Oh, geez, I can't remember. I can't remember. You have a good day too, Bama boy. Thanks for stopping by to visit. We're done for the day. We're done walking for the morning anyhow. Time to get the dog fed. Time to get the cat fed. I'll see what I can scrounge up. I'll eat some cottage cheese and pineapple. How's that? That sounds good. Whoever was the first person to put cottage cheese with peaches was a genius. Cottage cheese and peaches go together so excellent. I had to try it with the pineapple because that's the cold can of fruit in the fridge. I put the cans of fruit in the fridge. Look at his little paws. Look at his little paws. I think that's so cute when he crosses his legs like that. Ooh, he's dirty as heck too. I think it's so cute when he crosses his legs. So what I've read is that that means that the dog's really content. That the dog's really content when they cross their legs like that. No worries. No worries in the world. Happy boy. So Toby get his breakfast. Boiled chicken, boiled egg, boiled sweet potatoes, some cottage cheese. If I got some green beans, whatever we got fresh. And a little bit of kibble. Just a little bit. He gets like a third of a serving of the kibble that he'd normally get. You know what's strange? Him exactly 1 cup per meal of the kibble. Snap. Yeah, he eats pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we... I keep forgetting when I get home that, I keep forgetting that my Wi-Fi picks up the phone and we go to, scrambling. I'll try again. Did we make it back? I had to turn off my Wi-Fi. I keep forgetting to turn my Wi-Fi off when I get home. There we go, it's back. Awesome, thanks Jethro. Let's see. Yep, time to say goodbye. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for our Friday. The Friday morning walk. We'll try to plan something special for this weekend. Maybe we'll go to the rail trail and we'll get that skateboard out and go to the West Side Rail Trail that takes us to the next town south. I've ridden that before. It's miles and miles and miles. I've ridden it on the bicycle. But Toby hasn't gone that far. That'd be a really long walk for him. Oh, there's a little dog. The little dog gets loose. I can't remember what his name is. He gets loose and he comes and he slips my fence and comes and hangs out with Toby. He lives the next block over. I'll be danged if I can remember his name. Yep, Toby's tired. We've been walking. We were out for over an hour and a half. Miles and miles. Probably close to 4. We did 2 miles south and sideways, so it was at least 4 miles today. Because we did go all the way south. Tired boy. Breakfast? Breakfast! All right, fam, y'all behave and be cool. And we'll catch you tomorrow, hey? Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow, fam. Behave and be cool and treat everybody like you'd want to be treated yourself, right? Take care of your pets because they can't feed themselves. Well, I imagine they could if they got hungry enough. Side fact, Toby and Tommy, they never dig in the dog food or the cat food bags. They'll be hungry and they'll come paw at me, but they'll never the dog food bags are right there. They never rip them open or anything. It's funny. Toby will rip in the trash, but he won't rip into the dog food bag. Silly boy. Yeah, y'all behave, be cool. We'll see you next time. Bye. We'll see you on the streets. Take it easy, fam. Bye, Toby. Are you ready for your breakfast? Breakfast. Breakfast. Oh, well, look what I got in my pocket. Look what I got in my pocket. Come here. Come here. Look what I got. Look what I forgot I had a treat. I forgot I had a treat. Yeah. I forgot I had a treat. Okay, back up. Wait a second. Sit pretty. Sit pretty for us. Sit. Oh, you're already sitting, duh. Sit pretty. High five. Yay. There you go. Awesome.